I'm not gonna do that cringy intro. Like, what's up, guys? We'll just basically get straight into the point. It's just gonna be a quick video, but basically, if you see that guy, right? See this guy? I'm gonna learn how to animate soon, so you guys won't have to watch this shit. But okay, you see this guy, right? This is where you are, and this is where I was, skinny ass. Now this is Tristan Tate big. And you can see all those muscles, right? So these are levels of your life, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is like massive. All right. Now you have like a maximum amount of levels, right? Like 1 to 5. And that's basically like, let's say, for example, gym, reading, knowledge, whatever, gym, reading, meditation, all the good habits, right? Now, if you go through life normally, you will achieve those things if you plan to do them, but this is basically just a period where you dedicate truly to these goals. Now, the benefit of that is you have a sense of direction, but if you don't have a sense of direction, you won't, what is it? If you don't know where you're going, you'll never get there. I think you've heard a quote like that or similar to that, and that's what it basically is. I got this concept from a guy called First Man. You probably have heard him. Hamza's mentioned him on his channel like multiple times. To be honest, I feel like the guy's a G, all right? He without that guy, without him, like I probably would not have gotten the results I've gotten at this point. Because like right now this is my second self-improvement winter. I already did one once, like last year, if I think it was last year, but now I'm trying to do the second one. Now if you haven't watched that video, I recommend you watching it because he explains it in his own like words. If you don't understand me, just definitely go and watch the guy. He is a G. All right, let's say you're hooked on to this shit and you're gonna be like, okay, let's go. What am I gonna do? Or like, what does this involve then? There's two levels of difficulty, right? There's normal and there's hard. Now, on the normal level is just where you have goals, you set the goals, you plan out how you're gonna achieve those goals, and you do that. Now, the hard difficulty is where you do the exact same thing, but by being celibate. No entertaining women, especially if you are single. If you are single, this is the best thing to do. Yeah, no dates, no fun doodling, bro. I know, bro. If you know, you know. But no fun doodling, bro. But this is where it's going to be very challenging. From my experience, and from what you are going to experience, is that when you start as a skinny guy, you saw it in the previous like thingy, and the more you improve yourself, especially through the gym, you will be able to attain like new tiers of women. Different term, but like for example, like, this is something every guy can understand, right? you, you've got like the five, sixes, sevens, eights, and nines and tens, right? Of girls. Now, guys are all the same, but it doesn't really matter for the guys, right? But this is on the women's side, right? Now, when you first start off, you're skinny, you barely get any attention from girls, right? We all know this. You start off as a skinny guy, or if you're naturally like big, you don't you start off like at a slightly higher level. But when you're skinny, like I was, you practically get no attention from girls, and they practically ignore you, right? Now, as you start improving yourself, going up the ladder slowly, you start attracting the fives, right? You start attracting the fives, and you're like, oh shit! Oh shit, my God! Sorry about that. You start attracting the fives, then after like a month or two of the gym, you start attracting the sixes, and you're like, bro. The more you stay on that path of improving yourself, especially in the gym, you will go higher and higher in like attracting higher quality women, or like more beautiful basically. And in my experience, this is how it was for me. It was literally the exact same thing. And I had this girl that I liked at one point, and basically, long story short, I tried to like like ask her out and shit, and she was like, she was kind of warm at first. She was like, "Oh yeah, let's go, bro." No, bro. When a girl calls you bro, that's literally a stab to the heart right there, bro. She called me bro, but the thing is, it's like she didn't like me. That's the short story. She didn't like me, and I was heartbroken. Then what happened was, like, took the self-improvement, went to dedicate like to the gym and everything. Then like literally a whole year after, I was like 55 kg, went up to 72 kg, or like 65. And literally, bro, you won't believe this, literally 180 turn, bro. 180 turn. She was literally like, now she wanted me, right? And if you want that, yeah, that can happen. But I don't recommend leaving the friend zone and going back to the same girl. I think you deserve better, and I obviously thought I deserved better, so I didn't really go back there. But she was nice, but no for me. On the hard difficulty level, you will obviously be attracting more and more girls, like higher and higher tier of quality. Now, this is something to look out for. If you don't know what kind of girl you want, you you will obviously end up like getting the first girl that gives you this sort of attention. If you've been starved so long of it, like so long, you don't even get any hugs or anything. You get me, bro. But if you want the eights and nines, like the highest of high quality women, like beautiful, feminine, whatever, like all of that shit, all of what you want, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, right? Every 3 to 6 months, you will attract a new tier of girl. And this is also a concept I got from Hamza. He's a G. Watch his channel. Um, this is also a concept I got from them, and this was the main thing that kept me going, especially in the first days of this thing and improving myself, because it takes time, obviously. And if you are able to implement that long-term thinking, it will definitely help you, because from my experience, I don't see too many young guys act as if they're thinking in the long term. They don't act as if they have goals. If you have goals, you have like a sense of direction. You know where you're moving to. But most of them, like, even in your training style, if you don't have a goal, you won't be increasing. You won't be progressively overloading. You won't be gaining muscle as fast. All right. Just figure out what standard you hold to yourself, and there will be a lot of moments where you want to cash out, where you want to stick, and you have to decide for yourself if it's worth it. But if you don't reach to the heights that you wanted to, I don't really think there's a point, bro. It's a hard road, bro, but we have to sacrifice. You're in this and you're like, bro, I would love to do this, but I have a goal already. So what do I do? Limit the amount of time you spend with your girl. Now, I'd recommend 2, max 3 times a week. That way, I know it's difficult if you're used to like spending maybe like 5 days with your girl or something. I don't know how you guys spend with your girl time. That will give you more time to focus on your goals and to like make make the time you spend with your girl more meaningful. Because if you spend like a lot of time meaninglessly doing just random shit with her, the time won't be memorable, and you'll know deep down inside you'll be like, oh, I'd rather be doing this like other thing, and I'm sat here with her. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, she will notice that, especially if you cheat the gym or just to spend time with her, bro. If you do that, bro, she's gonna know, and she's gonna lose respect for you. And when you want that coochie, bro, when you want to smash, bro, she's definitely gonna be hesitant, especially if she's waifu. I'm waiting for my wife, but she will lose respect, bro, and we both know you don't want that. How many goals should you have? Now, first man recommended max 3, and that's what I recommend as well. But I came up with this analogy, like super cool, bro. All right, now imagine you have 1,000 energy levels, like chakra type, like chakra, right? You don't have any more. This is as much as you have. Now, if you have like multiple goals, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you have 200 of each. But remember, each one is able to hold 1,000. Versus if you have one goal and you can put all the 1,000 chakra into the one goal, right? You'd be able to move faster. So now imagine, if it takes you 1 month to get each to that level, it's going to take you 5 months to get all of these to 1,000. Now, versus this one, this is already done in 1 month. Now, with this one, you'll have you'll have already completed one in 1 month, versus, and you have 4 months extra to do whatever you want, or like the other goals. Now, what I'm doing is this other option where I have 3 goals, and each is like 300, and you can add the extra 100 on whatever goal is more important to you. But as you can see, the less goals you have, the more progress you're able to make in the thing you want to do, basically. And that's how that works. So you need to figure out, 1 is best, 2 is better, 2 is better than 3, and 3 is better than 5. All right then. So how do you create the goals you want? Make the goal big enough. So big enough to where you're not shitting your pants like thinking about it, but big enough to where it's uncomfortable and you have to strive for it. If it's too small, you won't give a shit about it. All right. Time bound. So like make it in like, I don't know, like a week goal. I have like goals for the end of self-improvement winter. For example, I'm 65 kg and I want to get to like 70 kg by the end of the self-improvement winter, basically. That's an example of my goal. It's like just beyond reach, where I'd have to gain almost like 1 kg a month, and we're going to see how that goes on. Next is trackable. Just make it so where you can effectively track how you're progressing towards the end of the goal, right? Just like, I'm going to link below like a Notion tracker, like a Notion weekly habit tracker. I literally created it, and this is what I'm using right now. And you can go and like change it. Obviously, it's just like a single copy, but you can literally just copy the thing, paste out the next week, and you can keep on using it like that. Like, and the last thing is like, know your why. This is something I struggle with, but like, have a strong reason to why you're doing it. For me, at first, it was like revenge, the heartbreak revenge, bro. That was the main reason. If you don't have a why, that's okay. Just commit to change. If you commit to doing the thing, conviction will follow. And that's like a super nice quote I got from this book called Badass Habits. But that's the thing. If you commit to the change, you will find your why at some point. That's also worked for me in the times when I didn't know why I wanted to do something. Notion habit tracker, weekly goal tracker will be down in the description. But hope you enjoyed that video, and hopefully it was not a waste of time. But GG's. Shit, I forgot. Bro, it's literally a leg day today. Wish me luck, my guy.